Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cob Diaries. Here we are doing some Liberty with Polly, and we're starting off with Stick Do Me. And now doing it on her bad side. You can see she's a lot further behind and also further away from me as well. That's just a lack of confidence part on her part. But the more we do this, the better she'll get. So practice makes perfect. And you see there she came closer to me, so I stopped immediately. Now here we are doing the stay, or some people call it parking. And also getting her to come to me as well. And this time she didn't want to stay. Now trying to do a circle, and she got a bit confused there. So when she did do about half a circle, I rewarded her, brought her in. You can see this side again, she's a lot more willing, but she was also a bit further away from me. She does prefer to do larger circles than sticking right next to me. And now going backwards from the tail, she wasn't stamping then at me, she had a fly in her leg. The flies were out in force on this day, so she did really well, because they do bug her. As you can see, she's really quite aggravated by them. And silly me forgot to put fly repellent on her. And here going back and doing some jumps. That was a bit of a wonky one. So I just got her to do one this time. And then going over the second one. And we did that a few times, just one at a time, getting her to do the end one and then this one at the front. And then this was the first go at doing both of them. And you can see there she went out and around it. So the first thing I did was made her go back over it. And I was like, no, it's one then the other one. Just to get that pattern into her brain. And then I reward her once she's done both of the jumps. And then just going over the smaller jump. And then we went the other way. And she did both of them, which was really good. And again, she did both of them, which was perfect, and she stayed really straight. Overall, I was really impressed with how she did. I think she did really well. This is only the second time I've asked her to do both jumps at Liberty. so I think she did really well. And here we're just changing up a little bit. We did like a figure of 8, so she had to jump over one, change direction, jump over the other one, which was quite fun. Something different, and she finds figure of 8s really boring, so it really changed it up for her. She knocked that one down there, but she was getting a bit tired. Now I am going to do some jumping with Pandora, but first we just obviously warm up and walk and trot. And obviously through editing I've skipped out all of the boring bits because a lot of it is just same old, same old. So we walked around a couple of laps and then trotted a couple of laps. I was really quite impressed with her in this session actually, because she was really listening, and I don't normally do jumping with her, or certainly not this height. This was one of the first times I jumped her quite, well, I'm saying quite high. 2'3" is the highest jump there. But I think she enjoyed it. She got a little bit sluggish, so I did end up using the prop for the second half. The first half I didn't have one at all, just to sort of remind her to sort of pick her feet up, because she was, like I said, just getting a bit sluggish. And there I've purposely taken her just over the one jump. That's the lowest jump. I'm not quite sure how high it is, probably about 2 foot. And again I've just taken her over just the one, just to sort of warm her up. And you can see after she's jumped she doesn't want to continue. She was quite apprehensive, she wasn't sure if she'd done it right, but I just keep her going. You see there, she just tried to trot over it. She's been a bit of a cheeky monkey, and so we just went over the other way instead then, just used that as a guide pole. And again she knocked that one, so we put them back up. This time she did pick her feet up, she jumped over the first one, just caught it, and yeah, the second jump was really, really good. And again, that was lovely. She stayed in canter and did a really good job. And you can tell by her face that she knows she's done it. Another really good one, and she went on the correct lead there as well. And now jumping the bigger one. Bit messy, but we cleared it, and that's what really matters, just getting her to do it and gaining her confidence. That was a bit better, a bit wonky, but it was good. And lots of praise for her, because again this isn't something we do very often, because she doesn't really enjoy schooling that much. She does get quite tense. Really picked up then. I did give her quite a big tap, but it was just to wake her up because she had started barging through them. I didn't include that in this video because it was just a lot of me getting on, getting off. But after that last one I called it a day, because she really started to try. Now here me and Mini-Me are just going out for a little hack. We actually bumped into our friend who's got the field next door. She just happened to be going out at the same time as we were. So she's bareback on her Arab, and we just went for a little walk with her, and then after we dropped her back, me and Mini-Me just went round and had a little bit of a blast before coming back. I think all in all the whole ride was about an hour, so it wasn't that long, and it was just very, very enjoyable. So I'll let you carry on and watch the end of this video. I hope that you all stay safe out there, and yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.